Hello and welcome to this tutorial where I have challenged myself to make a game in 15 minutes. So the reason I think that it might be a good idea to look at making a game in a amount of time is because sometimes when we are making games we can stumble with creative block and we might need to make a decision about a direction to go with our game. This can very quickly lead to a loss of momentum or to that unsureness, which can impact the design of your game. And also, you don't necessarily know which is the best decision until you've made them and tested them and played them and got other people to play them and got that kind of feedback going on. So this is really about trying to overcome some of the creative blocks that you might have and making games quickly. This is what game jams are all about. So if you like this tutorial and you like the idea of making games quickly, then I really encourage you to participate in some of the game jams that are being held on Crayta. For example, we recently had the Game Blast 21 game jam, which raised over £1,500 for the charity special effect and was really great. There was lots of different games being made. It was a competition, so people from the community submitted games, people from Unit 2 Games submitted games. Everyone kind of played each other's games at the end, and it was, there were live streams. Russ did some things, which I also encourage you to go check out. Yeah, so game jams are really good fun. A good way to upskill, a good way to make some prototypes, and a good way to meet people and play some different games. And yeah, just get out there. So yeah, 15 minutes. If you can't spare an entire weekend for a game jam, maybe you can spare 15 minutes to make a game for a game jam. Who knows what could come out of it. Okay, so I've got my timer. I'm going to try and make something like what I imagine is Ender's Game from the book Ender's Game. But it's going to be quite different because that's in 0G and it's, this whole other thing with a lot of subtext. So my game is going to be a much simplified version of that intention, where you have an elimination game, but you can also win by reaching the other team's base. On your marks, get set, go. Okay, I'm going to need to go into advanced mode. The first thing I'm going to do is sort out that game mechanic. So I need a trigger so that when someone goes on their base, when someone enters their base, if it's not the same team, then they've won. That's a win. Right, on trigger, enter. So we've got the trigger, start 2. Let's add a script to start 2. Trigger, winner trigger script. Scroll down, enter the trigger. Let's write a function. I can't make mistakes like that. There's too little time entered. I'm going to keep my variable names short to speed up. If need an other be passed in there. If other is a character, then local team equals other get user. Let's get hold of the team for that character. Find script property. Let's get hold of their team and then check it against our team on this locator. And if it's a different team, we need to then, if it's a different team, then we've won the game. So we need to call a win event. Win event. Okay, so self.properties, win event, send the team. Cool. Okay, so we're going to need to send this to an event. I'm going to write the event in the elimination game script because it's going to finish the elimination game. That's the end of it, elimination game script. Team win. Terrible function name. Could mean anything. Who knows? So self.winning team, again, terrible name. That's okay. And then let's get the stuff that stops all the things here. Stop the game from running. Like that. Let's actually comment them out because otherwise, because I'm a single player playing this elimination game, I will automatically win every round. Otherwise, if I don't comment that out. So I've commented that out. Let's add it to the rank. So if this team index or team index is equal to self.winning team. Then that wins. Great. Okay, let's hook up the events. So start 2, you need to talk to game controller, and you need to call that function I've just written there. The trigger, you need to, on enter, you need to talk to start 2. To that, the trigger script to that entered function there. Let's go to the game controller. Let's drop that lobby time. Let's go to the player. Let's speed them up by 2. I want it to be fast and furious because this whole game development process is that way. I've entered the trigger. Did it work? Are there any errors? No errors. It worked. Great. Okay, let's go back to the game, close those, and let's just duplicate some of this stuff. So copy that trigger, paste it, and put it there. Start 1's going to need that script as well. Win event needs to be this thing that I wrote. That, and trigger 2 needs to, instead of talking to start 2, that needs to now talk to start 1. The rest of it's the same. Okay, let's do some level design. So we're going to grab this. No, we're not. We're going to grab this, get rid of that. Then we're going to grab this, and then we're going to cut this out here. I'm going to cut out this voxel mesh. So I'm going to have a base that's its own thing. So at the moment, it's joined to the terrain. Okay, so extract that. That is now my red base. And trigger 1 and start 2 go on there. They're all nicely tied in together. This could now be called blue base. I'm going to move that to minus 5,000. Yeah, and I'm going to move red base to positive 5,000. 50,000. Whoa, calm down. Okay, let's add a level mesh. So create a new name. Tunnel. It's a tunnel, of course. Put that there, zero it out. Yeah. Let's draw a big circle. Yeah. That 200. 100. Center it up so that it's center bases. So I want the bases in the middle. Apply that. Let's drop this down to 190 by 190 and delete thing. Yeah. Check that that's going to be a complete circle. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we've got a ring we can turn into a tunnel by selecting this one, moving it over the base like that. How we did for time? 9 left. Okay. Okay, I'm not scared. I mean, it's close. What? That is not enough. Tunnel. There we go. We've got enough tunnel. Get rid of this thing. That's to do with the tunnel. Okay, I need a base. I need a block. Block. It's just going to be a big version of a voxel. Let's get the cube. Let's get a spacey type voxel, red, and let's add button to make a block that's 50 by 55. Cool, we've got a block. Great. What are we going to do with that? Okay, 8 minutes. Let's move it so that it's at the right height. Let's move it rather than adding another block. Oh, what are you? Picked up there. An accident. Oh. Oh, I keep adding blocks. Okay, we got there at the end. I just hadn't chosen the right tool. Down. And we want to step onto that nicely. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do is a really simple level design. Just going to copy and paste this a few times so that we've got like a route through the center of the game. That's enough. Yeah, that looks enough. Last one is back a block. Okay, we've got these 5 blocks and group those, center column, and copy that group and put one over here, down a bit, that. Then I'm going to copy and paste that up here, up a bit. So we've got like 3 different levels of our level. And then I'm going to just rotate this. I'm going to do it on a walkable rotation. So 30 degrees is still walkable. I'm going to keep those two the same. One thing I might do is copy and paste that. Oh, copy paste that whole group. Let's put that. Oh, that looks cool. Okay. Yeah. Even like that. So we can jump there to there. Like that's possible. Yeah, we can there. That's cool. And then we've also got this, that block up a bit. Got a slope. I might add some cover here by doing something like that. Yeah, see that goes like that. That's funky. How are we doing for time? 5 minutes. Okay, can I get up there easily? Four, 4 and 5. And 3. I need 3 to 5 blocks to come this way. I want to make it easy to get up there at the start, but that's like super exposed. So you're exposed up there. Let's make this middle bit less exposed just by rotating that 30 degrees. That gives us a bit of cover. Maybe move it up a bit, along a bit. That gives us a nice bit of cover going down there. So I can hide behind here, and then I can, ow, yeah, cool, okay. I can get up there. Oh, I can't get off the floor if I fall down. I want to make it so that you can fall down. Lower that Z, and then let's add a jump from there to there. That's fine. You can jump from there to there. I want to make this very accessible bit here, so you can jump from one to the other. I might just make it so it's a more like a step up there, up. Like that's quite exposed. Might be tricky to like actually accomplish heat of the battle. Yeah, that's quite exposed. That's quite nice though. Maybe I'll just add another block, rotate it. So we've got some cover. Cool. Yes. Okay. Dangerous, but fun. Right. So we've got been for time 3 minutes. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of grouped blocks here. Group. Let's now grab the groups. Control C, Control V, F2, rotate them. F1. So it's a very fair game because it's exactly identical on both sides of the level. Is that walkable honorable? Yes, can do that. It gets a bit busy in the middle. I might just that down. No, that's not fair. Okay, that's going to be some CQC, and there's some nice like run and jump onto the other team's thing. Brilliant. Let's jazz this up a little bit. Color is a good way to do that. Neon. Add some neons. Pink neons. Wait. No, I want it to be spaceship black. Yeah. No, let's make it panels. Let's make this panels large. Wonderful. And then let's go neon the edges so that you can see where the edge is. Otherwise, it's going to be horrible to try and navigate when you don't know where the edge is. So need a line tool, paintbrush, 2 is fine. Width 1. Okay. Okay, that's one edge. Let's do the other edge here. Fortunately, they're all the same voxel mesh, so by doing it this way, I can just pick whichever edge works nicely. Like there's an edge. See very clearly. Should have done this at the start, but it looks cool. Okay. That's that bit. That need filling? Yes, that does. Doesn't always fill thingly. Base panel's gone. There. Yeah. Okay, great. How we doing for time? 1 minute 19. Okay, let's add some fog. The fog. Dark grey. Dark grey fog. Loads of it. Oh, this needs to be space. Fog. That maybe. That look cool. That looks cool. Get off the. Did I ever solve that problem? Oh, you have to run to the. That needs solving. 39 seconds. Still have to. Okay. This screw. 2, 2, 8, 1. That. Yeah. That's how you get off the floor, everyone. One over. I think we've run out of time. Oh no. Oh, so close. There. That's a really hectic level. Okay, I think I am out of time, but a couple of things I wanted to do that I'm just going to keep going with was to go to the gun and change this so that it's a bit more like a ray gun type thing. So in here, I would go. I mean, it's sad I'm out of time because I wanted to try and do this in 15 minutes. But yeah, hopefully. Oh, that's the sound. No, I don't want that. Hopefully this has been a good tutorial for you. Gun mesh, there it is. That's what I'm after. Hopefully you found this interesting. Gun, fun gun. Laser, that's what I want. Laser pistol. Great. Muzzle locator needs to tip of the. So we've got that. Change some values of this. So we need B laser. That's quite nice. Quite lightweight. This is what I mean with the creative. As soon as you aren't in the, you just like start fiddling with creative decisions, right? Yeah, cool. Muzzle laser, muzzle laser beam. Default impact. The act. Muzzle flash. All the. I mean laser. Muzzle flash. Orange. Orange? Plasma. Oh, that plasma. Try out that gun. Ah, oh, wrong grip. Back. Gun. Grip. Rifle. Okay, pistol. Go. That's cool. Love that. Last thing, this block. This block is having a hard time. Delete it. Cool. Sound. Sound. I know which one I want as well. I can't remember which one it is. Music. What is the music? Not Kill Switch, although that's really good. Hidden Danger. Yeah. Loving the Hidden Danger. And make it a sound, but also I'm going to just drop that right down. So it sounds like, yeah, it's quite interesting. Oh, I've fallen immediately to the floor. But fortunately, I've installed this handy ramp. Help me go back up there. Yeah, sick. Okay, so this was making a game in 15 minutes, although I didn't quite manage to make it the whole game in 15 minutes. It's got still got some work. Like I haven't dressed the level at all. There's a lot of like nice meshes that I would want to put in dotted around to keep the spacey kind of theme. There's a little bit of tweaking here and there I'd like to do. It's feeling nice to play already because it's quite fast paced. It's feeling quite fun. I wanted to do jump pads too. There's a tutorial I've made on creating jump pads. So yeah, that would be where I would go next. This is really exposed up here. There's literally no cover, but then you can see the whole level. So I think that's quite a nice balance. It would need playtesting. Yeah, I'll have to put the elimination back in, the mechanic back in, so that I don't just win immediately. I'd have to go back to the lobby time, put that back up to 10 seconds at least, to give players a chance to all get in. But yeah, hopefully you found this tutorial interesting. There's a lot to be gained from making games in a really, really tight, small amount of time. It gets very hectic, but it forces you to make quick decisions. As you could see, as soon as the time ran out, I started making longer decisions about which specific sound I wanted. Whereas it's good for prototyping to just like get stuff in there and get playing with it and get other people playing with it. So let me know what you think of the tutorial. If you get stuck following along, head over to the Discord and you feel free to at me or ask in some of the relevant channels about help. And I really look forward to seeing your games in Crayta.